same thing I actually said when I first seen this headline come across my feed. And Channing was only 26 years old, so she was on life support beginning. Like, she gonna come out of this. But what was said was that her family made the decision to pull her off of it, not even giving her 24 hours to bounce back. But that doesn't even make any sense to me. I'm still trying to understand it in full, but the guy you see in this photo here, he's also her label mate, but he is also not in this dimension anymore. He passed away from a drug overdose. So it's once again very interesting that two people from the same label passed away from a drug overdose, and they were also best friends. So y'all help me with that. What y'all think really happened? What y'all think going on? Is 1017 curse, the Gucci curse, is that real? You know, like, what's really going on? How can somebody who is signed to such a large label have such a great following, drop their music and nothing?
We the war ready like Megatron. How you wanna smoke, nigga? You ain't even got the fun up. Make the club get low like Lil Jon. I just made 20,000 leaving them alone, John. Trying to take something, you ain't gon' like the outcome. I was 16 getting grown man income. Yeah, I made 20 in the 08 Nissan XD. Let me squeeze, nigga, no breeze, son. Hit my bitch, let me get.
Even given the situation, he said he had been with her for 7 days. If you was with somebody for 7 days, you didn't know what was going on with them? In the text messages where it was noted that the family was telling him to give her some pills when she wakes up, even though at the time she was already supposedly passed out. It's just not adding up. And I can't even make it make sense. It's just very strange that two people on the same label supposedly have the same fate. It's not even adding up to me at all. But I didn't even really want to over speculate, but after I watched this video of her last live, something didn't add up.
On the top floor, we twerking on the stairs. Got your bitch going up. Fuck your nigga, don't be scared. I got bitches that I let me come play. Make a hoe get to work, she don't do it good. My hood where it starts with my rich with my rich bed friend. Doing hood where it starts with my rich bed friend. It's good on you was watching how I did. Doing hood where it starts with my rich bed friend. With my rich bed friend. Doing hood where it starts with my rich bed friend. It's good on you was watching.
Nigga, he made me drop that.
He make you drop anything. You drop everything. Why your nigga being ill?
For him, anyway.
I see money when I'm in the mirror. Yeah, I got them bands. And he start fucking with my sister. We will never land. We gon' pull up to the job. Where she at? Working some booty.
You might as well take the second verse off. I'm gonna do a whole new second verse. I just want to get them something so they can speak
That's mine, man.
I ordered a little
So what's that? That's Anderson? Get that nigga. You should watch me.
Doing hood where it starts with my ragged ass friend. He stood up, he was watching how I did. I'm a big blue box, nigga put it in my hand. And it ain't too much, but this ass will make him big, nigga, yeah. And my bottom free. That nigga give me neck and gobble, call him bobblehead. On a line of men. Hold up, let me see. Let that boy red. I got bees in my session, taking bottles to the head.
I don't know. It's just a lot to uncover. He even had to seem like, I don't even know. Like, she rolled her eyes at him after he started the music back up because she just trying to eat her smoothie bowl. But if you've been with somebody for 7 days, I don't know. I just don't know. Like, I don't know. Ain't so much to say. She falling over and stuff like that. And I don't even know what the hour is at the time. I don't know what time of day it is right here. But it's just not giving. And I still don't know why. I don't know. And even like I said earlier, her boyfriend, he knows something ain't right. He knows something ain't right from before. Like, it's just not adding up. It's not giving. And if you like me, you watched that video a few times, and a lot of stuff didn't seem right. I mean, the guy she was with claimed that they had been together for the last 7 days. And honestly, I feel like if you've been with somebody for the last 7 days, and given the way that she seemed like she was in the video, she looked very weak. She was dropping things, and she didn't seem coherent at all. I don't think you need a smoothie bowl. So if you with somebody and you really care about them, you're probably gonna make sure they eat. And this part is something that I also found very interesting. This was a post on Facebook from her ex-boyfriend. And what he had to say was, I'm gonna just let y'all read it for yourselves, because pause that right there and just do what y'all need to do. And overall, when I first seen this, I had to look back at the video one more time. So if you need to rewind it back, it's right there for you. So just rewind it back and check it out. But when I first read this, I was shook. I was very shook, because at the end of the day, it seems like she was potentially in an abusive relationship with her manager, and she was stuck. So I just want to say to all the people out here, never feel like you're stuck in a situation. So every day when you feel like you're in a situation that you can't get out of, you have to tell yourself that you can. No one is meant to be here on this world and be sad and miserable with another person. There's so many people on this planet that you don't even have to waste your time with the wrong people. If you feel like anybody is the wrong people, you need to move along. Don't waste your time with the wrong people. We see this happen so many times, and then we end up in situations, or individuals end up in situations where, I mean, your life can be lost, or you lose. And you can lose things, but a lot of times, like, the biggest thing that you can lose is your life. So never play in situations where you don't feel comfortable or safe. When I realized it was another video from her manager speaking about how he basically made her, it definitely shows a dynamic of someone that probably could be abusive, or a person that definitely needs to be in control at all times. Given that her ex-boyfriend stated that he said that he used to make her get on live, beat her, abused her, like, it's all within the comforts of a studio setting or an environment where she feels like she can create. That's not right at all. Check out this video and you let me know what y'all think about what he had to say.
You one of those guys, man. Like I said, we can't not talk about the elephant in the room. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about your deal, you being linked with 1017. Let's talk about, I gotta ask you about Enchanting. That's the elephant in the room. When you look you up, that's a history that can't be denied. How important do you feel like you were to her career blossoming who she is?
How important?
Yeah.
If I didn't exist, she wouldn't exist.
That's how much. That's how. If you didn't exist, she wouldn't exist.
She wouldn't exist.
But
what did you do to impact her so much that you felt like if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be here?
Pretty much anything you can ever think of an artist is supposed to do for themselves, I had to do for her. I took it. I took an image, I took a face, and I pretty much put everything together what I thought people would love. The music that I thought people would attract to. I posted the sexual content that people would attract to on Instagram just to build a page.
Yeah, but you said something. You said everything that an artist should do for themselves.
Yeah.
So you saying that she didn't actually
wasn't
do
doing-
anything?
No.
You did it all.
No, I mean she had
What part did she play, and what part did you play?
the face and the voice.
That's all she played with.
She
the
was
face,
the face and the voice. What record labels do for artists is what I was doing by myself.
A&R
I had
and all that.
Everything. I had 10 jobs in one. I was writing the songs, recording the songs, mixing the songs, marketing the songs.
So she didn't write her own songs.
No, I mean, she wrote her own songs. I don't want to take credit away from what she did do. She did write songs, but there's a difference between a good song and great songs and hit
Okay,
songs.
so you critiqued her song.
I critiqued her style to where
Okay.
it was like, when I met her, she probably had a EP on SoundCloud with like 25 plays, but I seen the vision, and I took what her vision was and I added to it, and together we made motherfucking
How did
history.
y'all meet?
That's what I was about to ask.
It was on Facebook. She was just like known in Fort Worth, in Dallas Fort Worth, as a pretty face on Facebook, and Snapchat, shit like that. And I just found her and I heard the music. I told her to send me something. She sent me a song. She had a nice voice. And then from there on, I just hit her up and told her to come to the studio, and that's how we met. And boom.
At that time, did you have any other artists you were working with?
Yeah, I was working with this artist at the time called Lil Nana, Kiana. And she had a song called Beat Up the Pot that kind of got popular around that time. And that's what really attracted Channing to what I had going on, because she seen Kiana, and she knew Kiana, and she seen Kiana
growing, scaling.
Mm-hmm.
So she was like, I got to figure out what's going on over here. So that's how she got in the mix with me.
So you like working with females?
It's just I seen the vision before Cardi B and everybody came out. I seen that females were going to be the next wave. So I was putting together strippers and making them rap and saying, hey, we're going to talk about what y'all lifestyle is at the strip club on album. So before the City Girls, I was trying to create the City Girls.
Overall, his tone just doesn't even sound like he appreciated her as an individual. He seemed like he only saw her as a face, like a body, not even as a person. So it's a lot to say about this whole situation, even in the fact that from the way everything has been going, the new 1017 is almost non-existent. Enchanting was technically the last player in the game. Fujiano was locked up. Day, she was dropped. Roboy was dropped. So everybody either locked up or dropped. People have been saying that 1017 has a curse, the Gucci curse, the 1017 curse, because everybody in this photo either was dropped or is in jail or has passed on. I mean, dropped and in jail don't even sound that bad no more when you say that the other individuals have passed on. So what y'all think really going on in 1017? Y'all let me know what y'all feel about this situation, because overall, I feel like it's something really fishy taking place. I feel like, given that they said her mom pulled the plug within the first 24 hours, and when I say 24 hours, I mean under 12 hours, she pulled the plug. There are a lot of different stories about this situation going on. At first, her family definitely did ask for privacy, as all families do in these type of situations. But what y'all think about this situation? Do y'all think it was some foul play involved? Do y'all think she just had an overdose? Like, So Icy just might not be So Icy no more. If you're somebody's manager, you definitely are responsible for helping them embrace possibly who they are, but you managing them for a reason, because you're not the talent. The manager is not the talent. So at the end of the day, everybody need everybody. It's a teamwork situation here. So seeing that this young woman's fate ended up the way it did, given that she had so many opportunities that supposedly should have taken her so far away from drug abuse, so far away from any bull jive, anybody abusing her, how did that not happen? It's just very interesting for a young woman to lose her life after linking with her boyfriend, manager, ex-boyfriend, howsoever the situation was set up. It's just not adding up. What y'all think happened in Enchanting? What y'all think going on? What's y'all take on this whole situation?
And my young niggas violent, we sliding and dipping from college.